guys, so today I just wanted to use this opportunity to talk about the End Sars movement and what is going on in Nigeria. So currently I'm not in Nigeria, but I can support, and I have been supporting and spreading awareness over here from the UK. I'm sure we've all been seeing what's going on and by now know what SARS means, and it stands for the Special Anti-Robbery Squad, appointed by the government to catch robbers and thieves who go around, kill people and steal their money, steal their clothes. They started in 1992 and they've been going on, but progressively during the years they have turned into something else. They have just become the killers and the thieves. What they do now, which is really bad, is they stop people based on what they look like, how they're dressed, and what cars they ride in. They just profile certain people, stop them, beg them for money, and kill most people. A lot of people have died because of SARS. They're supposedly meant to keep us safe, but they're really doing the opposite. Unfortunately for me, I have had an experience with SARS. This was back in 2018, August. Yes, August. It wasn't as bad as a lot of the stories that I've read and seen people talk about. It really wasn't as bad as that. I'm grateful for that, but I will just explain what happened. In the car was my driver, my mum, me and my sister. We were going to meet a friend in VI. So we were going through Lekki. If you know where that is, then you know. And I guess this was like a checkpoint, or there were just some policemen and women just stood by the side of the road stopping multiple cars. So there was a car stopped in front of us, and then they waved for us to stop as well. And I was just confused because first of all, we were running late to lunch we were meant to go have with our friends. So I was like, oh gosh, not today. They told us to wind down the windscreen and they asked us for the papers of the car. Now, I don't know what they were thinking, whether they thought we had stolen the car or I really don't know, but we were asked for the papers of the car. The driver was asked for his driver's license, for different things. And then we showed them what they wanted to see. They kept bugging and fussing. They were looking for specific type of papers of the car. We had the papers there, but they were looking for specific ones. They were asking for all different things that we didn't really have there. So we had to call up our dad from home and ask him, and he was like, what is going on? He was trying to find the papers that they wanted, but to be realistic, I don't think that was what they wanted. They just wanted money, because eventually they started to ask us for money. But I was looking out the window and seeing what was going on, and I could see that they were profiling specific cars, people who were driving really good cars, and stop them and pull them over to stop on the side of the road that we were. So behind us were about 5 other cars that were stopped as well, and I think 3 cars in front of us stopped as well, and they just let some go through. Like, it was very random. I was just not having it at all. I was confused. I was like, I don't know what this is. But I had seen something about SARS stopping people a couple days before it happened on Twitter, I think. And I was like, okay, so I think this is what it is. And I was a bit scared because obviously I knew how dangerous the matter could get. A woman came to my window to look, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I had to hide my phone because I didn't want them to see that I had an iPhone. Like, you have to try and be low-key, which is really not necessary at all. Like, why should we not feel safe with what we have and what we own? They target young people. There is a criteria of the type of people they target, and it's just really, this is not right. This is really not right. Which is why I'm so glad that everything is coming to light now, and people in Nigeria, I am so proud. I'm so proud of Nigerians who are out there on the roads, filled the whole street protesting, getting their message out, people telling their stories. I'm so happy that that's happening, because this is really what needs to happen, and hopefully the government can listen, the president can listen, but we'll just have to wait because we want something to happen. Back to the story. They were asking us lots of questions. My mom was in the back trying to answer them, trying to like tell us to go, but they insisted and they threatened us and said that if we don't have the car papers that they're asking for, then we will be driven in the back of their truck to the main office to go and pay some amount of money. This is when it came out that what they really wanted was money. And we were just like, we are not going to pay you. I think they were calling about 50,000 naira. That is approximately like £85. We did not have that cash there, and we were not going to pay, because what had we done wrong? Nothing. We were going back and forth, just waiting in the car. And eventually the woman, there were two of them. The woman went to the back to go and harass the other cars that they stopped. And they were just shouting. I remember they were just shouting and shouting, just making the whole matter worse. So my mum thought that the best plan would be to go out there and try and resolve the whole thing, or try and bribe her just a little bit, because we needed to go. We were late for a dinner and we'd done nothing wrong. There was no need for them to stop us, so we just didn't know what else to do. Someone came to our window and my mum tried to give her like, I think 1,000 naira, and then she was just there like lying and saying that they don't want to take bribe. They're not going to take any money from us here, that we have to drive to the station to go and pay the amount of money they were calling. And I was like, oh my gosh. But while she was doing that, she was looking at me and my sister. So I think she didn't want to seem like she was going to take that bribe when she really wanted to. I'm not sure what they were doing, to be honest. They don't have a strategy for what they do. They just stop people and attempt to kill. And bear in mind, they were strapped with guns. So I was scared for my life whenever she kept coming close to me. But I'm so grateful that it just did not go as badly as all the other stories that I've heard. My mum came out from our car and went to meet her behind, because the woman was not going to take any money in front of us, because I don't know, she felt disgraced, or I don't know. So I think my mom just spoke to her for a while, and then the woman like hid and asked my mom to give her the money, but like she purposely wanted to hide, because why would you hide if you know what you're doing is right? So obviously you are doing something wrong. You know you're not meant to stop us. You're not meant to stop these people for no reason, and you're collecting money as a bribe to release us. So you are doing something wrong. Like, SARS needs to be stopped. It's just so wrong. It's really wrong. Thankfully, it wasn't an awful experience, but I was just shocked. I was really shocked about the whole thing. And once she took the bribe, she just told the other police woman to let us go. Then we drove off. This can't be happening. It's been happening for so long, and it really needs to end now. Like, so many things have gone on this year, and this needs to end. Police brutality in Nigeria needs to be stopped. It needs to end, and we need everyone's help. I will insert some clips and information about everything that's been going on, about the End Sars movement and the ways you can help. I will put some links down below. So make sure you listen to people's stories and see how hard this is and how traumatizing it is for some Nigerians, because some people's stories are awful. Some people literally get killed for no reason. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you learnt a couple things about SARS and what is going on in Nigeria. Please click the links down below to sign the petitions and donate money if you can, and do what you can to help, please, and learn all the stories and follow the hashtag End Sars. Thank you for watching.